Hi again then guys, and welcome to another Forza Horizon 3 speed build, this time for another Hot Wheels car pack vehicle, the Hot Wheels Mustang in particular. It's got some pretty cool visual upgrades, this one, and it's much more geared towards drifting than anything else. However, as with a lot of the other drift cars, you can make it into a very capable straight line machine. Now, as far as conversions go, I would recommend, of course, that 1500 horsepower engine. I know some people don't like using that, but it put simply gives you the best numbers, so it depends whether you want the best performance or not. As far as drivetrain, we've got all-wheel drive. Again, it's kind of a drifter, so some people won't want that. It's down to you. As far as the aspiration, of course you want the twin turbo for peak power. As far as the visuals, stuff like the rims, that's of course down to you, and for the rest, basically fit all of your racing parts. Increase the power, lower the weight, all that kind of good stuff. Now, as far as the benchmark, you're looking at pretty good numbers. Just under 270, flat out. 4.9 to 100 is pretty decent. 2.1, technically 2.2, but let's say 2.1 to 60. Those are pretty strong all-round numbers. Now, this tune is not on my storefront, so you will need to use this tutorial rather than looking for that. As far as the gearbox, we've got a final drive of 3.5, then individual gears of 2.8, 2, 1.5, 1.17, 0.93 and 0.72. Alignment, we've got neutral camber, neutral toe. Of course, some people will want to stance a car like this. It goes with the look, so of course that's down to you. We've got 4 degrees of caster, which again, adjust that according to personal preference. Anti-roll we've got on 26 and 20, springs on 135, 137, and I've opted to have the front, as you can see, as high as possible and the rear as low. That's not actually to have the nose in the air, it's just to equal out the ride height a little bit because of how low the front is in relation to the back. Dampers we've got on 13 and 6. Aero you want as low as possible for this car, and for the diff we've got 100% on your acceleration settings, 0 on decel, and as I often do, a 70% rear bias on the centre split. So that's it for the tune, and of course, as always, there's plenty of room for personal variation, but for now let's actually take this car out on the road to see what it can do. Now, I have to say, this particular version of the Mustang handles itself extremely well. It's sharp, it's focused, it feels lighter than it is, and I tell you what, it gets up to 269 in no time at all. It can give plenty of supercars more than just a cold sweat. It's a seriously quick machine. So if you do decide to get the Hot Wheels pack and use this tune on your Mustang, I hope of course you have a whole lot of fun with it. And if you did enjoy this tune, you can click through to the playlist at the end of this video to see literally hundreds more. But that's it overall for this particular pick. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.